Alright guys, what is up, buddy Jared? It is my second attempt at doing this. Now it's 12:16, it was 12:13. Anyways, so this is going to be a video about the tour. There's just background, 23-11 gameplay. Nothing amazing, but it's just background. So, the first tour I went to was the Talk Your Shit tour. And that featured Woe Is Me as the headliners, and they sang last. They were pretty sick. They were pretty good live. I'm not really into Woe Is Me that much. I've listened to a few of their songs, but I'm not really into them that much. I went there basically for Capture the Crown, and that was actually the first band when I got there, because I got there late, and actually when I got there, I was like, oh, got there just in time, because they were setting up, so I figured it was the first band. But they had said the Seeking already came on, so I missed them. I'm not sure how good they were, but I missed the Seeking. And then after Capture the Crown, which Capture the Crown was dirty, and then they sang Oh I Mate What the Fuck first, and it was nasty. And then Ladies and Gentlemen, then Till Death, and then of course You Call That a Knife. And they thanked, like, they were like, oh, thank you. Look at all the amazing talent on this tour, and I was like, oh, you guys are the most talented. Shit, and they also said that if you guys have seen us on YouTube, then you've heard the song. If you guys have seen us on YouTube, then you've heard the song. Because it was their first, like, song that got them, like, You Call That a Knife. If you guys have seen us on YouTube, then you probably know the song. Something like that. Anyways, Jeffrey Welfare jumped down at the end, and I got to put my arms around him. Sounds gay, but it was pretty cool. And that was the first concert, and then the next day when I woke up, obviously I was really sore, because I did a lot of moshing, and, well, not a lot, but I did a good amount. Our last night also performed, but our last night I used to like them a lot, I used to listen to them a lot more. But now I was doing as much. They only performed one song that I actually knew, and that was Escape. That was the last song, which I was happy they at least performed one I knew. They performed like a bunch of songs I didn't know, so I was kind of lost. I didn't even know it was them at the beginning. Also, Secrets was after Capture the Crown. Secrets was pretty dirty. I got to also touch the lead singer of Secrets. Nonetheless, yeah. So that was that tour. That was on December 4th, and it was pretty dirty. December 6th was Bust the Fall headlining with a Scout Drive at the Skylines and Skip the Foreplay. And when I came in, Skip the Foreplay was playing. Skip the Foreplay was like in progress playing. And they were pretty good, I guess. Then at the Skylines happened next, and they were pretty sick. I actually got to shake the hand of at the Skylines lead singer, and Andrea took a picture with them because he was mean and stuff. You know, obviously they're not that big, but they're pretty cool. He seemed like a pretty cool guy. In the Scout Drive, they sang The Fall, and, you know, obviously, I got to touch the guitarist. I remember when I was in December 4th, not December, February, Valentine's Day 2010, when I got to shake Jag's hand. I've seen them like 4 times, or like 3.5 times, but nonetheless, yeah, so that happened. Yeah, and I also got to touch Bo Boken's, like, shoe or, like, his leg, which is pretty cool. And it was funny when they were up. They were telling the girls that they'd come up and kiss this guy because his girlfriend had just broken up with him, and, like, a couple of girls went up there and kissed him. It was pretty funny. It was a pretty fun concert, nonetheless. So, yeah, Skylar Drive, Beast did, obviously. They sang Love the Way You Lie. And then, let's see. They sang the one, This is a war we cannot win. I can't think of the name, but they sang Cali Buds, Too Little Too Late, to all the people that have fucked us over. Yeah, they're cool. Although Jack, he needs to shave his mustache. He looked kind of stupid with that, but his new hair is pretty cool. Alright, so the last tour, December 8th, 2012, which was Saturday. This was the one that I was kind of most excited for because I had the best lineup, I think. So, before I got, before I knew I was even going to it, when I first saw it, and I wanted to go to it, it didn't have a band that actually went to it. And then when I saw that band was on it later, I saw I See Stars, I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. And it was the Outbreak 2012. So the first band that came out was Attila, and I saw them at the All Stars tour, and they were dirty. But it was just so crowded in there that like I didn't want to be down there because like I don't know, I was getting claustrophobic or some shit. Like I could barely breathe. So most of that concert, I didn't really like, go out and jump around and stuff like that. I just kind of stood, tried to record and stuff like that. And that was when I went to Damien. I went to with Damien. So Attila performed first, and then Icy Stars came after them. And Icy Stars obviously opened with Filth Friends Unite, and they were dirty. Icy Stars. I love Icy Stars. And then they told us they were going to be signing after Memphis Mayfire, so we went up. We watched a couple songs from Memphis Mayfire, seen Legacy. I wish I could saw Action Adventure, but I don't think they sung it. I don't know. It might have when I left. I don't really know. But I left kind of early because I didn't know the song they were singing, because it was like off their older album, I guess. And I never heard it, apparently. So me and Damien went to get signatures from Icy Stars during the Memphis Mayfire. So we're standing in line, and then there was this guy that was like trying to like stay at the table or something. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe talk to him for a second or more. And I was like, yeah, keep it moving, buddy. And he got pissed off. He was like, very funny. Like, because, you know, I wanted to get up there. I was messing around with him, but he took it seriously. Nonetheless, so when I got up to the Icy Stars table, Damien had this I didn't know what I was going to get signed. So Damien had this brilliant idea, oh, sign your iPod. And the back of my iPod's metal. So I figured, you know what, that's a good idea. I'll have Devin sign the iPod and everybody else sign the paper. Even though before I went up there, I didn't know there was paper, so I didn't know what they were going to sign. But then they had, not paper, they had like posters that they could sign. So we got that. So I had everybody else sign my poster, and I asked Devin, I was like, even though it said on the table only one item can get signed, I was like, can you just sign my iPod? He's like, yeah, man, no problem. And the first guy I was like, yo, dude, you guys are awesome, you guys are amazing, and like, I shook every one of them's hands. I was like, best album of the year, seriously. Digital Renegade, best album of the year. And he's like, thanks, man, that means a lot, like, I really appreciate that. He's like, you know, it means a lot. But, honestly, like, you don't know what it's like until like, you actually meet a celebrity. Well, not a celebrity, but yeah, a celebrity. They're celebrities. When you actually meet them, like, I see all these girls on the TV, like, not knowing what to say, but now I know how they feel. Like, I was like, I didn't know what to say. Like, I had so much things I would say to them if I had thought about it, but I didn't think I would, like, get flabbergasted or whatever you want to call it. And I was just like, oh, thanks. Thanks, man. You guys are awesome. Seriously, you guys are awesome. And, you know, I was like, I wish there were so much things. Like, I wanted to ask them, like, you guys should have saying what this means to me or the common hours. Not ask them, but say that to them. And, ask them, like, what some of the songs meant and whatnot. Some shit like that. But I was just like, oh, you guys are awesome. Best album of the year. Yo, Digital Renegade, best album of the year. I was like saying it to everybody. And then the guitarist I came up to the guitarist, I was like, so what do you play? He's like, the guitarist, like, oh, sweet, man. Rock on that. And then, like, it's okay. And I was just like, I kept saying you guys are awesome. Like, I didn't know what else to say. Like, I really didn't. So, it was kind of hard. So, I mean, I wish I had gotten the chance to actually think about what I'm going to say before I go up there. Next time, like, I want to know, like, what some of their songs mean, what they're trying to say in them, you know, the meaning behind them. I'd like to talk to them about that stuff. And tell them, yeah, you guys should definitely sing what this means to me or the common hours. Like, on your next tour. So I missed those songs like crazy. I got to see the common hours live, but not what this means to me. And what this means to me is one of my favorite songs by them. So, but yeah, I mean, I was just flabbergasted, really. Not flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. I was just like in shock. Like I didn't really know what to say. I was like, oh, you guys are awesome. It was too much at once. Meeting all the members of Icy Stars, and I was just like shaking their hands, and it was cool. Like, it was awesome. Definitely my first meet and greet, but it was definitely fun. Fuck. So after that, we went down. As LA Dining was performing, I saw a little bit of them. I didn't really care about them that much. So I mean, they're pretty good, I guess, but I don't care for them too much. So I didn't really care. When Ask Alexandria came out, though, while we were in line for She Stars, there was this guy that said that Danny might not be performing tonight. Danny, because he had a torn vocal cord, and he was right, because Danny didn't perform, but, I mean, so I feel like I didn't really get to see Asking Alexandria, and they didn't even sing Morte Adabo or A Prophecy. You know, they had other singers from Icy Stars, they had the Franz from Attila, and Franz knows how to scream and shit, but, like, it's not the same, it's not Asking Alexandria, you know, it's not Danny, so I feel like I didn't see them, I'm kind of disappointed in that, but, you know, what can you do, he had a torn vocal cord. What can you do, really? I don't know. So, but yeah, it was fun. The last song was the final episode. I was like, oh my god, you guys aren't gonna sing it? And then they had a fan come up and sing it, and that was kind of weird. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I wish they had like a professional come up, like Franz or the guys from Icy Stars, because that would have been way better. But they didn't. So that was the last song, and it was good. It was alright. But when I left, like, this girl, like, I see a tire roll down and hit the car. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Fuck you, bitch. Pussy, why don't you come down here and change my face? So this girl came down, tried to swing at me and missed, like, by mad feet. And, like, she was like, oh, I didn't do the tire and whatever. I don't know. I don't know if she threw the tire or not, but she was all pissed and she tried to punch me and she was drunk, I think. And she missed. It was pretty funny. Andrea was about to kick her ass. But, nevertheless, this is the end of the video, guys. I had a fun time at all the concerts. The last one wasn't as good as I thought it'd be. I think Capture Con was one of my favorite ones out of the ones I've seen that week. But Icy Stars definitely was awesome. Can't wait for Warped. I want to go there hopefully soon. Thanks, guys, for watching. And peace out.